Hello, dear students. My name is Miliska Mikhailova, and we continue our lecture about philosophy of freedom. Last lecture we talked about philosopher who talked about freedom, and we stopped on Karl Marx. Karl Marx is German philosopher, and he talked about freedom. More actuality showed the social depends of a person on society, said about Karl Marx. Marx said about provide the freedom can be personal, it's political, self-pleasant, military, captive, religion, serf, and physical, slave. Freedom can be economic. In freedom said about a person is personality free, but forced to work for their honor because he has nothing to live on. This relationship are characteristic of a capitalist society. Karl Marx about freedom say about all at the highest stage of development of society is socialism and communism. Personal and economic depends are overcome. Human become a freedom individuality. In political freedom, this you may saw in Declaration of Rights of a person and citizen. A person has the right to do whatever he wants, except that which can interfere with the freedom of another person. Freedom is the ability to do what you want, and you saw some effects. Complete arbitrance in relation to other people, the impossibility of establishing any stable social ties. Freedom as consists of necessity. We talked about last lecture about Baruch Spinoza, it's Dutch philosopher. He said about freedom, it's likeness with necessity. In his activity, a person is limited by natural and social limit. If he tries to break them, then their action will force them to reckon with necessity. This is something impossible on a person from the outside. The more a person consists or they develop, the better they realize that he can only to do that necessary. This is an inner need, inert in the person himself. The more a person considered or is developed, the better he realized not only external limitation, but also his internal needs. Personal freedom have two reasons. It's the objective reasons and subjective reasons. In objective reasons, you can see associate with freedom of society, with the domination of people over force nature characterized by a level of development of produce force. The role of people over their own relationships that determined by nature, individual relations, and subject reasons associated with individual personality traits, adaptation of persons to social economic conditions, adaptation to social norms, successful mattering of role function. And we have economic and political freedom. Economic freedom, freedom from explanation, equal economic relations, freedom of economic action, and another. Political, the presence of civil rights that ensure normal life, fair nation-state structure, universal suffrage, spiritual freedom, freedom of choice of your word of worldview, freedom of choice of religion, freedom of choice of ideology, and freedom of spiritual program, epistemology freedom, freedom as human ability, act on the basic of knowledge, pattern of natural and social world. The more freedom society give a person, the more its reliability of the equipment of this freedom. We talked about person may be free if freedom you may free when you do somebody what you don't touch and freedom another person. And you see questions express control, you need answer this question. If you understand this question, you understand all our lection, because it's what we see about this lection. If you don't understand, you need go to this your teacher and answer this question, or you may read the literature, because its literature help you understanding better this theme. Thank you very much and goodbye. See you in the next lecture.